Hey, what's going on everybody? Mark here. Hope everybody had a great New Year's. We can all agree that 2020 was an absolute shit show. Excuse my French, but it was. However, with it being such a crappy, chaotic year, I was still able to make the most of it by going on a lot of hikes, and these are my favorite hikes from 2020. These are not my favorite hikes of all time. These are my favorite hikes that I did in 2020. And I also have videos of all these places from the past year, so definitely check them out on the channel. And my first place is Turkey Run State Park. I've been to Turkey Run so many times growing up, all through the years, but I've only been a couple times when it snowed. And we visited Turkey Run in January after a big snowfall. It's a great park during the summer, however it's busy. If you go in the winter when it's snowing, there's nobody around. It's quiet. And the snow makes it a completely different looking park. It's insane. It's so awesome looking. Go to Turkey Run State Park in the winter after snowfall. It's incredible. Second is the Peninsula Trail at Charles Deem over on Monroe Lake. I really enjoy Charles Deem. If you go out and camp on the peninsula, you're not gonna have a bad night. Watching the sun set and the sun rise right over the lake, it's just, you can't beat it. It's more of my favorite backpacking trip instead of necessarily a hike. Go check out Charles Deem Wilderness. It's busy, like it's stupid busy, so you have to get there really early, and hopefully you'll get there early enough to beat the crowd. But getting a spot on the peninsula, I have not had a bad time on the peninsula. That one time I drank too much, but we won't get into that. So going south into the Smoky Mountains is my second favorite trail of 2020, and it was the Charles Bunyan Trail. And this trail runs along the Appalachian Trail, which is something I've always thought about doing. I don't think I'll ever do it, but who knows, you never know. Now, Charles Bunyan Trail is about an 8-mile round trip trail. So we went right when the national parks opened back up from COVID, and let me tell you, it was a great day as far as weather until we got on the trail, and then we realized quickly that the entire trail was coated in ice. Like, it was insane. It was so slippery. It's already a rocky, rooty, strenuous trail going up, and to add a little layer of ice made it a lot more trickier. But when I tell you that the trip is worth it, it is insane what kind of views you get at Charles Bunyan. Panoramic views. There wasn't a lot of people up there when we went, but again, it was cold. There was ice on everything. It was definitely my second favorite hike of 2020 for sure. And my favorite hike of 2020, without a doubt, without question, has definitely been summiting Mount LeConte. Now, we took the Alum Cave Trail. Now, the Alum Cave Trail to Mount LeConte is the shortest route. However, it is the steepest. And with that said, you're hitting about 500 feet of elevation gain per mile. Now, don't let the signs fool you. The signs say it's a 5-mile trip up and a 5-mile trip down. But if you're gonna hit Myrtle Point and the cliff tops, it ends up being a 12 to 14 mile day, depending on how far you go, where you venture off at and everything. So it's gonna be a long day. If I ever do this trail again, I'm gonna bring a better combination of food. We thought the lodge was open, which it was not. So all we had was bars. We had plenty of water. What I would do differently is definitely pack a better variety of food instead of just bars. Once you get to the top, the panoramic views are incredible. We got lucky. It was actually cloudy going up, and then once we got to the top, all the clouds kind of broke out. It was a great time, and then having my wife and my daughter with me as well made it a lot more special because we all did it together. Definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. It's definitely my favorite hike of 2020 for sure. And those are my favorite hikes that I hiked in 2020. Definitely check them out. Definitely, if you have not hiked any of those trails, definitely go do them. They're awesome and you will not regret it, except the next day when you're sore. But let me know what your guys' favorite trails that you've hiked in 2020 was. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.
Let's see what's over here.
Ellie's taking a nap. The sun is coming out. Now we got a 6-mile hike down to the car. So should be fun. I think that is Gatlinburg right down there.